Hi, I'm Marty Levinson. Welcome to the Northtown News Magazine.
Okay, good.
Hi, I'm Marty Levinson, and welcome to the Northtown News Magazine.
I'm Marty Levinson, and you're watching Northtown News Magazine.
For the identity of the real Marty Levinson, please stay tuned for the Northtown News Magazine.
Come on, baby, don't you wanna go? Come on, baby, don't you wanna go? Back to that lemon light city, sweet Hope, Chicago.
Hi, I'm Marty Levinson. Welcome to the Northtown News Magazine show with the greatest cameraman around, Sonny Hirsch, and your host, Avi Myers.
Thank you, Marty. Avi Myers, Northtown Neighborhood News Magazine, a presentation of Sonny Hirsch and myself. Dial us up on the web at www.ntnm.org. YouTube, all our shows are on YouTube. Over 1/3 shows watched. Make sure you check it out. And Jewish Chicago will be coming out for the start of early voting. We're going to be hitting the web Thursday, October 20th, I believe it is. Because of all the Jewish holidays, we're going to press a little early this time, so we'll make sure we have it out more than on time. So if you want to participate in Jewish Chicago, make sure you get in touch with me now. It is a pleasure to introduce you to one of the liveliest campaigners we have going today, the Republican candidate in the 9th Congressional District, and that's Joan McCarthy. LaSonde, how you doing?
Hi, Abby. Thank you so much for having me again.
My pleasure, Joan. And I keep seeing you all over the place. You're campaigning every day. You're out there knocking on doors, the whole
Out there
shot.
knocking on doors. Actually, one of the neighborhoods that I walked in is the West Rogers Park here, and I had such a nice time with the Jewish community. I'm a mom. I am not a career politician. And I went down, it was in summer, like in August, and we walked up and down, and I knocked on people's doors, and I actually speak to my constituents, and I ask them what issues are most important to them. It was so nice to see all the moms in the neighborhood, and the children were running around, and you didn't really know which children belonged to which mom. And one mom had to run off to the grocery store, so she would watch it was surreal. It was such a nice, lovely neighborhood. So yes, I'm out every day.
No, it's cool, and you're definitely, well, you're making a good impression, and the fact is, well, in this particular community, Jan's not all that popular due to her Israel stances.
No, Jan is no friend of Israel. That I think we can all agree on. Jan Schakowsky is no friend of Israel. And number one, as most people know, not only did she boycott Prime Minister Netanyahu, but she actually led the boycott of Prime Minister Netanyahu, and which is kind of a game changer in my eyes. To me, what was game over, and to most of the community who I have spoken to, is that she supports the Iran nuclear deal, which basically lifted $1 billion worth of sanctions. That money is now available, and Iran is funneling it to Hezbollah. They're funneling it to terrorists with the sole objective of trying to wipe Israel off the map.
No question. And the fact is that the day after Iran and America agreed to that deal, the leader of Iran called for the destruction of the United States of America.
Yes.
And on a daily basis, he calls for the destruction of Israel. And I mean, people, like you should believe the guy means what he says. And in the meantime, he gets ICBMs. What, to send a satellite up in space?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so. The purpose of an intercontinental ballistic missile is to deliver a warhead. But they've been spinning centrifuges. Why would Iran need nuclear energy when they have
Absolutely.
more oil and more natural gas? And if you think they give two bleeps about green, you're out of your mind. This is strictly for war.
Right. No, you are absolutely right. And the other thing about my opponent is she's so out of touch with the district. She is a career politician. She has been part of the political ruling class. She's been part of government for over a quarter of a century. And when I go out and I meet with people in the community, they call her DC Jan. They say she's out of touch. We never see her. She doesn't come to our neighborhood. And when I met with the neighborhood here and I walked, you know, one of the big issues is, sure, property taxes are really high, which is a state issue. I'm for school choice. I believe in school choice and I believe in vouchers. And a lot of the Jewish community believes that, you know what, if the public school is not living up to the expectations, the education that I want for my children, then I'm going to go out and send them to a private school, and that's their choice. I am pro-school choice, I am pro-vouchers, and my opponent is not. She's for big government.
Big government all the way. You know, people don't realize that school vouchers actually save the government money. It costs something like $15,000 plus to educate a child for 1 year. If you give a parent a $5,000 voucher to go to a different school, that'll save $10,000 a year for the public school system.
Absolutely, that's a great point. And the other thing is, I'm for bipartisanship and common ground and for getting along. My opponent has been in government for over 25 years, and she's been in Congress for 18 years, and right now Congress is at an all-time low 10% approval rating. They're not getting anything done. It's just these big egos, and nobody can compromise.
No, not at all. And, you know, when she drove a car last year during the initial primary campaign, she admitted it had been over 20 years since her foot touched a puddle.
Yeah.
She is living in a fairyland world.
Yes.
I mean, when she left the White House, she said that she was worried about where her next dollar would come from. And they're worth over $150 million from what?
Exactly, exactly. You know, I am not a career politician. I'm a working, concerned citizen, born and raised in the 9th Congressional. My husband and I are raising our children in the 9th, and we're also raising other children in the 9th. I don't know if you know, but we do have a foster child.
Nice.
Who's lived with us for over 3 years. She's right here from Chicago. So I believe in the community, and I'm tied into the community, and I'm running for Congress because I'm so dissatisfied with the direction that the country is taking. And our district deserves a mainstream representative who understands the values and what issues are important to them.
I bet you're the only one of the two candidates who knows what a loaf of bread costs.
That's correct, because I go to Jewel like 2 or 3 times a night. I did want to invite you and your listeners
and viewers.
Joe, we have a special guest coming to town, Joel Pollack.
Yay, Joel.
Yay, Joel. And he is coming on Saturday, October 1. You can just go to our website, www.joanforcongress.com. It's going to be really fun. It's at Taboon Grill, which is a great restaurant in Skokie. I was born and raised in Skokie. And my dear friend Anat owns the restaurant. And Joel's going to come. Anat Trace.
I know them very well.
Oh, she's a good friend of mine. And they are opening the restaurant just for us, even though they're normally closed on Saturday evening. And the great thing is Joel is going to be there, and he's going to be signing autographed copies of his new book. So you should come.
I will definitely come. Number one, that is my favorite restaurant. And I'm not kidding. I mean, they know me. They know me there very well. As a matter of fact, I helped them get an outdoor dining permit when they were at Devon in California. Now it's now they're on Dempster and what's the other restaurant?
Grosse Pointe Road. Dempster
and Grosse Pointe. There is a parking lot there, too.
Yes, there's a parking lot. It's going to be a great event. And I invite everyone to come.
And it is a super restaurant. It's spicy, but it's not super hot or anything like that.
Right.
And you know, when I've got to go out with people that don't keep kosher or aren't Jewish, I always steer them over there, and everybody's really happy about it. So, great restaurant, great event. You know,
Hope
Joan
to see
McCarthy,
you.
the son, Joel Pollack, who, besides for the fact that he ran for Congress, is this brilliant mind that was magna cum laude and whatever else at Harvard.
Yes.
And editor at large at Breitbart. No, that's a great event.
Yes. I hope you'll come. The other thing
I
is...
will come, definitely. I'm telling you right now.
Put it on your calendar.
Taboon, you, Joel, that's a must.
Okay, because I know you're a busy guy. Your
I am a busy
calendar is
guy,
full too.
But believe me, on a Saturday night is usually pretty decent. So I'll miss the harness racing that night. I'll go see you guys.
Wonderful. The other thing is, I'm most interested
20 seconds.
in hearing issues that are important to the constituents and to your viewers. So drop me an email, let me know.
Hey, Joe McCarthy, LaSonde, your website?
www.joanforcongress.com.
Since Jan doesn't take advantage of my offers for her to come on the
We
show,
keep asking.
you are coming back again before the election.
Absolutely,
Thank you so
I'll come
much, Joan.
anytime.
Good
Thank
luck.
you.